that the attorney gives us and the input from the staff. For the past 15 years, I've been asking for town managers to provide me with proper hearing. And that had been ignored until 2 meetings ago when I brought it up. And our interim manager, Teresa, took the ball to task, and within 2 months, we've had this taken care of. So tonight I was able to hear your voices, and they sound entirely different from what they have in the past. And Mr. Mayor, I want to thank you personally for being concerned that I heard what was going on. Our town attorney did a little better this time, and he spoke a little more into it. And I want to welcome our new town manager and say I know that those chairs are very comfortable because I have been on committees where I've sat in them. But when you see me come in and you have something to say, I'd appreciate that you get your mouth right close to that, and you and I will have a wonderful relationship. So one of the things that I want this town council to do is to put in Teresa's folder that she has done a wonderful job. I want to finish this up with a little story about your concern for me. Years ago, a Latino came into San Francisco and went to the ballpark at Seal Stadium, if you remember, on 16th and Potrero. And he managed to get through and got to the fence and was able to see through one of the holes. And he watched the ball game. And after the ball game, one of his friends asked him if he was pleased. And he said, "Oh yes, I was tremendously pleased." He says, "You can't appreciate what they did." He said, before they even started the ball game, everybody stood up and said, "Jose, can you see?" So I thank you for your concern, but one final thing. I think if each of us that comes here is on an equal basis. You have 3 minutes. Everybody should have 3 minutes without exception. Thank you.
That's a good point. Occasionally we let Malcolm go a little bit over, but we're going to start getting strict on him.
Well, I appreciate the member. He has given a great deal of his time, but when he comes here and speaks to us here, he is equal to us. Therefore, his comments should be measured within 3 minutes. Thank you.
Well, I agree, but Lou, I would have let you go over if you wanted to as well. I would have let you go over with your comment as well. Now, Greg, 3 minutes.
I won't take 3 minutes. I wasn't here earlier in the meeting. I just wanted to thank Teresa for her good work for the last year. She's served us well, and I assume she'll continue to do so in her normal capacity. And I welcome you, George. I had an opportunity to meet him earlier, and I look forward to working with him. Thank you very much for joining us.
Any other public comments?
Denise Copperman, 74 Atherton Avenue. I'd really like to thank Teresa for her help and fine work, and really very instrumental in helping the library committee move forward. And I just really want to thank you for your professionalism, and I think dealing with sometimes what was a difficult situation, and it was outstanding. And I thank you, and I welcome and look forward to you and working with you, George, and welcome to our town.
Any other public comments?
Oh, no.
Put the timer on.
This will be brief. You talked about consolidation of our this dispatch. We've looked at that in the past with consolidating with Menlo Park, and it certainly came to the conclusion that our needs here were very unique. All of us have had experience with friends of ours who have served on the grand jury. They serve for 1 year, they have specific interests, they bring those, and we do have to respond. But I've been in various agencies.
Mr. Mayor, you do realize this was on the agenda.
Yeah, you can't
therefore
speak about
talk
that,
about it.
okay, yeah, that's right, thank
Well,
you,
but
thank you.
I'm just saying
I had
that,
a memory
You just
lapse.
can't say because that's illegal, it violates the Brown
all
Act.
right, but my experience has been with other agencies, where there's been a report, we respond to the report, transportation and other agencies, didn't mean we had to make a change. You make the decision how you're gonna operate the town, and you have to respond to that, but you don't have to feel you're under any obligation to carry out those recommendations.
Any other public comments? I'd like to thank Teresa as well, on my behalf. She's done a great job in seeing things through. And I appreciate everybody helping me break Jim's record. Maybe we got one more meeting to do that.
You haven't even come close.
All right, we have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Second.
Oh, sorry.
Second.
Okay, all in favor, aye.
Aye.